Hello everyone, welcome to my tutorial. I hope you are doing well. Today I'm talking about how to input the data in the WindTrax from the Excel file. Actually not Excel file, from the dot file, because in the WindTrax Excel file is not working, so that's why we can't use the Excel file directly here. So at first I'm talking about the problems uh, of our work, of our analysis work. Then I will talk about how to solve this the boring work. So normally I hope you watch my previous video. So if you didn't watch my previous video, please go to the playlist in my WndTrax playlist. So you here. Go to the WndTrax playlist. Here go to the playlist, and there have the WndTrax, and watch the 4 or 5 videos. Then you come to this tutorial. So normally at first we have to take a shape. I will take a square shape here. I must this is the square shape, and then I double click here. When I double click here, then I get this type of window. Then I go to the species. Here, suppose today we measure the flux of methane, the carbon dioxide, and nitrous oxide. There are the many gases are here, so it depends on your research work. Then measurement, here we can measure actually this output unit. So here microgram per meter square per second for methane, for carbon dioxide, and for nitrous oxide. So we can change the unit from gram per meter square per second. If we click here, then it's the change for carbon dioxide, also nitrous oxide. Okay. And the second time we have to take a sensor, so name it a concentration sensor, because today we measure the flux. This is where the concentration sensor. Here must be the height of the anemometer is 1.5, must be 1.5, and the concentration sensor is must be 1. First one. Then when we select the height here, then go to the species here, because we want to import the carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. Sorry, it's the methane and carbon dioxide, and nitrous oxide. Because we already selected here the species is methane, carbon dioxide, and nitrous oxide, so that's why we have to also click these 3 gases. Then we have to go to the measurement. So if we have the ppm value like this, for methane the ppm is like the 500. It's just for example, methane is not 500, actually methane is 30, and carbon dioxide is suppose the 500, and nitrous oxide we can put here the 3 ppm. Okay, then just we have to check here is if there has any warning and a little warning. So it's not a very big deal, because there's no giving that T sensor or anything. It is just the temperature sensor. So if you want, you can also use here the temperature sensor. You can use the pressure sensor. Actually it's not very mandatory for here. Suppose the temperature is 10 degrees Celsius, and so also you can measure the pressure is this one, like here is you see the no warning and no arrows are here. Actually this is not important, temperature and pressure. If you want, you can maybe add here in the temperature sensor, not here. Maybe it's possible to put in the one tower the many sensors, like here this is tower, we can put here, and yeah, we add here from here the temperature, pressure in the one sensor. It's possible. Okay, however, then just click the run. We get the output from here, like the emission rate. That means the flux for methane is 3.22 e to the power minus 3, and emission rate is this one for carbon dioxide, and for nitrous oxide is very little. That's normal. Like, so it is a boring work. If we have the many data like 1000, 2000 data, so it's very hard to change the every time to data of the concentrations. So for these problems we have the solutions. That's why we need to go to some data file, some Excel data file. Suppose I have the data of like this. I have the data like so. If you want to put this data like 1000, 2000, 3000 data in the WindTrax directly, so you can't use. So that's why you have to at first convert the Excel file to CSV file, then the CSV file to dot file. Here have the two dot file. I will use this to the dot file. So I will show you how to use this actually. If we use the dot file, so for that we have to click the data, and here we see the little icon named the data source input file. Here you see, just click drop and down here. Then we have here the only one concentration sensor. Then double click on this icon. Then here we see the input data file and browse. When it's browsed, we can see here the example data of the environmental data file 1. So it is the big problems of CH4 ppm, nitrous oxide ppm, carbon dioxide ppm. So this is the big problems of the dot file. So that's why you at first you try to watch my another video how to actually use how to convert the Excel file to the dot file tutorial. Then you will solve the problem. Then I will solve the problems like this. This methane is this one, and so everyone is here. Here you see the little value, and if you want to see the more value, the whole value, you can see from the view icon. Then here, the right side of the properties, here we see the connections. The three connections when we put our mouse here, we see the methane. The first one is methane, second one nitrous oxide, and third one is the carbon dioxide. And here we see the concentration sensor is 1. So just we can put here we can press our left side button of the mouse, and we just put the right place, like here the methane for methane. Carbon dioxide is last one, so that's the carbon dioxide is last, and the middle one is the nitrous oxide. That's all. Just okay. We see with the connect already. Okay, then we can check actually from here. Here we see the multimeter data display. We can display the data of the concentrations. Here the concentration sensor 1, and we can only watch only one concentration value in the one from one multimeter. So if we want to check the three separate gases, like first one is for methane, and second one is for nitrous oxide, and third one is for third one is for second one is carbon dioxide, and third one is the nitrous oxide. So that's all here. And we can also, if we want, we can check the data of this area here, like the emission rate means the flux of here, how much the flux for the methane, and also for the carbon dioxide, the emission rate of the carbon dioxide, and also we can check here for the nitrous oxide. Oh, sorry, not concentration sensor actually, the lime area. Yeah. Okay. Now we can check. We have to check the project status because it is very important. If there has any error, so we can solve it based on our problem. And finally, here has a run button. Just start. Here we see the change automatically change, and the change of the concentration. When the concentration is changed, the emission rate also change here. It's very amazing software actually, but it is for the little sources. If you have the many sources, so please use the Yarmouth view. I have the another tutorial playlist for the Yarmouth view. So we'll see. We already seen for the one sources. Suppose we have the another source. So how we can solve this problem? Like we have the another sources, and the sources is the circle, like here, the circle. And remember, you you can't use the you can't use the same color of the different place. One color means one result. Here, if the color is the same, here the two source color is the same, that means there these two output is also same. So that's why we have to change the color. Here we see already it's we didn't fix anything, but here already it's fixed. Before we didn't fix it, but it's fixed because of the color. So that's why we have to change the properties and also the color. When we change the color, we see there has everything is changed. Just okay. Here we see the methane, carbon dioxide, and nitrous oxide. And we can't run because we have no here concentration sensor for this area. Okay, for this area we have no concentration sensor, so that's why we cannot run. And if we check the status, so here we see the algebra engine, all tracer system are under determined, no solution is possible. That means all are in the this is the under the tracer, so you can't find any solution to either take the another concentration sensor. When I take here took the another concentration sensor, so we see the run button is visible. So we use the same data for this concentration sensor actually. So at first we double click the concentration sensor. At first I told you guys the concentration sensor height is always the 1 meter. Then species is here methane, carbon dioxide, and the other one is the nitrous oxide, and measurement is our value is ppm and 0. You see everything is 0. This is 0. And now we just take our value from here dot file. We are the same data for just example. I'm doing this tutorial for just example. If you face any problems or if you face any difficulties in your project, please write the comment in the comment box. I will try to solve your problem, and I will also provide you this dot file in the description. Please check the description. Then here we see the concentration sensor 1. Firstly, in the concentration sensor 1, I already connect the first input data items, and the second I'm just try to connecting the same. Just click here and drop and drag here from the right side to the left side. Just okay. That's okay. Then we can check this from the multimeter here. The multimeter. Suppose here we can check the multimeter of the navy area sources and methane. That means the output of this one, the first output, this is also the methane for this area, and this is also output for methane for the navy area sources. So just oh, there is a little problem because I took the same data file. The same data file is maybe not working here. So no problem. I will change. For example, I will took another data file. This one. Okay. This one. Maybe now it will work. Yeah. Yeah. You see, the result is not the same because the color is changed. So we need some time. Yeah. Here the output is, we can click here, then we get the output here. We can watch the output from here to here. So that's all for today. And next tutorial I will discuss about how actually we can input the data file from using the one input data, and we will use the more sources, and we also try to get the store of the data of the output data to the from here to Excel file, and also we will use the camera here. So thank you guys, thank you all today, and again I want to request you, if you face any difficulties here, if you face any problem, if you have any questions, please just write the comment in the comment box, and I will try to reply you as soon as possible. And if you have any the project there has the many sources, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you use the Yarmouth view. Here the Yarmouth view playlist. This is a very good software. If you don't have crack file, if you want, you can buy this the Yarmouth view. And if you don't have any money, so you can use crack file of Yarmouth. And I think the Yarmouth is more flexible and more useful software for the data analysis of environmental data analysis. And this is that is a good software than the WndTrax. So thank you guys, thank you for your concentration and for your time, and bye bye, take care.